Most people brush it off. They wake up at 3 a.m., half asleep, stumble to the bathroom and think, it's normal. It's just part of getting older. But what if I told you that waking up every night to urinate is not something your body was designed to do? In fact, it's often a warning sign that something deeper is out of balance. This condition, known as nocturia, is far more common than people realize, yet it's widely misunderstood. Your body is actually built to give you 6 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. During the night, your brain sends precise signals to your kidneys to slow down urine production. At the same time, your bladder relaxes, holding what little urine is produced until morning. This is a beautifully coordinated system when it works correctly. But when you're waking up at 3 a.m. to pee, that system is being disrupted. And here's where it gets serious. Every time your sleep is interrupted, even briefly, your body pays a price. You may think it's just one quick trip, but your brain doesn't see it that way. That interruption pulls you out of deep sleep, the stage where your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, and restores energy. Over time, this leads to fatigue, poor concentration, irritability, and even weight gain. Your metabolism slows down, your stress hormones rise, and your overall health quietly declines. What's even more surprising is that many people who wake up to urinate don't actually have a full bladder. The urge feels real, but it's often triggered by a miscommunication between your brain and your bladder. Your body wakes up first, due to stress, poor sleep cycles, or hormonal imbalance, and then your mind looks for a reason. The bladder becomes the excuse. Think about that. You're not waking up because you need to pee, you're peeing because you woke up. This shift in perspective is powerful because it changes how you approach the problem. Instead of blaming your bladder, you start looking at your overall nighttime health, your habits, your routine, your internal rhythm. Another important piece of the puzzle is how gradually this problem develops. It doesn't happen overnight. It starts with small changes, maybe drinking water a little too late, scrolling on your phone before bed, or dealing with ongoing stress. These habits slowly train your body to stay more alert at night, to produce more urine, and to lose that natural rhythm that protects your sleep. Over time, your body begins to expect that 3 a.m. wake-up. It becomes a pattern, and once that pattern is established, it feels normal, even though it's not. Many people also ignore this issue because they don't connect it to anything serious, but frequent nighttime urination has been linked to higher risks of sleep disorders, cardiovascular strain, and reduced quality of life. It's not just an inconvenience, it's a signal. Your body is incredibly intelligent. It doesn't do things randomly. If it's waking you up at the same time every night, it's trying to tell you something. The key is to listen before that small signal turns into a bigger problem. And the good news is this. In many cases, this pattern can be reversed. Your body can relearn how to sleep deeply, how to regulate urine production at night, and how to restore that natural balance. But it starts with understanding that this is not something you should ignore or simply accept. Most people have no idea that a tiny hormone in their body is actually the hidden key controlling nighttime bathroom trips. This hormone, called antidiuretic hormone, ADH, is released by your brain in a precise rhythm. Its job is simple but critical. It tells your kidneys to slow down urine production while you sleep, so your bladder stays relatively empty until morning. When ADH is working properly, you get a full night of uninterrupted rest. But when it's out of balance, suddenly your bladder is overactive, your sleep is fragmented, and that dreaded 3 a.m. wake-up becomes inevitable. The problem is that many factors silently interfere with this natural rhythm. Stress, late-night screen exposure, poor sleep habits, or even certain medications can disrupt ADH production. Age plays a role too. After your mid-40s, the body often produces less of this hormone at night, making nocturnal urination more likely. But the surprising part is that lifestyle choices can make a bigger difference than people think. By adjusting your evening routine, supporting hormonal balance, and optimizing sleep, you can essentially remind your body to release ADH at the right time, reducing nighttime urination significantly. Understanding this hormone also changes the way we approach the problem. Many people think frequent night trips to the bathroom are purely a bladder issue, but in reality, the bladder is just following orders. If ADH signals are weak or delayed, the bladder fills faster, prompting that disruptive urge. By targeting the root hormonal cause rather than just the symptom, you not only reduce nighttime urination, but also improve the quality of your sleep, your energy levels during the day, and even your metabolic health. Even small adjustments can make a huge difference. Timing your water intake, minimizing caffeine in the afternoon, avoiding alcohol before bed, and creating a calm pre-sleep environment all help the body produce ADH efficiently. Strengthening your body's natural circadian rhythm through consistent sleep schedules and exposure to natural light during the day also reinforces proper hormonal cycles. This is why a simple 10-minute bedtime routine can feel so powerful. It acts as a signal to your body that it's time to prepare for deep, uninterrupted sleep, supporting ADH production naturally. When you understand the role of ADH, it becomes clear that nocturnal urination isn't just an inconvenience. It's a signal that your body needs support. By focusing on hormonal balance and nighttime habits, you can retrain your body to sleep through the night, wake up refreshed, and eliminate the frustration of repeated bathroom trips. The right routine doesn't just fix the symptom, it restores your body's natural rhythm and supports overall health. Many people are completely unaware that everyday habits, seemingly harmless, can be silently sabotaging their nights. Things like late-night caffeine, heavy salty dinners, or drinking water right before bed might seem trivial, but they directly impact how your bladder and kidneys function while you sleep. Caffeine, for example, is a diuretic. It increases urine production. Even a cup of coffee in the late afternoon can leave your bladder fuller at night than it should be. Salty meals, on the other hand, make your body retain water earlier in the evening, which then has to be processed and excreted while you're trying to sleep. Even alcohol may seem relaxing, but it disrupts the balance of hormones that tell your kidneys to slow down urine production, leaving you waking up repeatedly. Beyond food and drink, your evening habits also play a crucial role. Using your phone or laptop late at night, scrolling through social media or watching videos, may seem harmless, but the blue light emitted from screens tricks your brain into thinking it's daytime. This suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, and indirectly affects bladder signaling by keeping your nervous system more alert than it should be at night. Stress and anxiety can compound the problem, activating the nervous system and increasing bladder sensitivity, which makes even small amounts of urine feel urgent. It's also important to recognize that some people may unknowingly have medical conditions that worsen these effects. An overactive bladder, enlarged prostate, or uncontrolled blood sugar can all make nighttime urination more frequent. But in many cases, the triggers are simply the habits and routines that people follow every evening without realizing their cumulative effect. The key takeaway here is that night trips to the bathroom aren't just a sign of age. They're often a direct result of the environment and behaviors you create before bed. Small changes, like avoiding fluids 1 to 2 hours before sleep, reducing caffeine in the afternoon, cutting back on salty snacks, and creating a calm, dimly lit environment, can dramatically reduce the urge to wake up at 3 a.m. By addressing these triggers first, you set the stage for your body to follow its natural rhythm, allowing your hormones, kidneys, and bladder to work together seamlessly through the night. This is why the 10-minute bedtime routine is so powerful. It's not just a quick fix, it's a way to reset your body's system before sleep, eliminating the habits that unknowingly push your bladder into overdrive and allowing you to finally experience uninterrupted rest. Now we get to the heart of the solution, the 10-minute bedtime routine that actually retrains your body and bladder. Unlike medications or complicated treatments, this is simple, actionable, and something you can start tonight. The idea is to prepare your body for a full night's sleep, signaling to your kidneys, bladder, and nervous system that it's time to slow down. It works because it addresses the root causes we've talked about: hormonal timing, bladder sensitivity, and sleep cues, rather than just masking the symptom. The routine starts with timing your fluids properly. Stop drinking anything large at least 60-90 minutes before bed. This small adjustment reduces the volume your kidneys have to process during the night and gives the hormone ADH a chance to regulate urine production naturally. Next, focus on relaxing the pelvic area. Gentle stretches or simple pelvic floor exercises activate the muscles that support bladder control. Strengthening these muscles over time can reduce sudden urges, helping your body hold urine more comfortably throughout the night. But it doesn't stop there. A key component is calming the nervous system. Deep breathing, light meditation, or even a brief warm shower can signal to your body that it's time to transition into restorative sleep. When the nervous system is relaxed, the bladder is less likely to overreact to small amounts of urine, and the brain is less likely to misinterpret signals as urgency. Pair this with dim lighting, limited screen exposure, and a consistent sleep schedule, and you are creating an environment that encourages your internal clock to align perfectly with rest. Even small adjustments during this routine matter. Stretching your back, releasing tension in the hips, or taking a few moments to consciously relax can dramatically reduce nighttime awakenings. The key is consistency. Performing this 10-minute routine every night trains your body to expect rest, helps regulate hormone release, and gradually reduces the urge to wake up at 3 a.m. What makes this routine particularly powerful is that it combines multiple strategies into one easy sequence. It's not just one tweak, it's a holistic reset that targets bladder control, hormonal balance, and sleep quality simultaneously. By committing to these 10 minutes, you are essentially retraining your body to restore its natural rhythm, allowing for uninterrupted sleep, more energy during the day, and long-term bladder health. This is not a gimmick or quick fix. It's a lifestyle adjustment that works with your body, not against it. Once you start this routine consistently, you'll begin to notice fewer awakenings, a calmer bladder, and nights where your sleep is truly restorative. Most people don't realize that the connection between your sleep cycles and your bladder is deeper than just holding urine. Your body operates on a precise internal clock called the circadian rhythm, which regulates hormones, metabolism, and organ function, including your bladder. When your circadian rhythm is disrupted, your body loses the natural signals that tell your kidneys to slow urine production at night. This means even if your bladder isn't full, your body may still wake you up with a false sense of urgency. Poor sleep quality amplifies the problem. If you're frequently stressed, exposed to late-night screens, or have irregular sleep times, your brain may enter lighter sleep stages more often. In these lighter stages, even minor bladder sensations feel urgent, prompting that dreaded 3 a.m. trip. Essentially, your body is telling you to wake up, not necessarily because you need to pee, but because your sleep cycle is out of sync. By resetting your circadian rhythm, you reduce these false alarms and give your bladder a chance to follow its natural schedule. The 10-minute bedtime routine we discussed plays a huge role in this. By signaling to your nervous system and brain that it's time to sleep, you help realign the circadian rhythm, improve melatonin production, and support deep restorative sleep. Over time, this decreases nighttime awakenings, reduces stress on your bladder, and allows hormones like ADH to function optimally. This connection also reframes how we think about nocturia. It's not just a bladder issue, it's a whole body issue. Sleep, hormones, nervous system activity, and bladder function are all intertwined. By addressing these together, rather than in isolation, you create a powerful system that restores uninterrupted sleep and improves overall health. Understanding this relationship helps viewers see that taking a proactive approach through routine, sleep hygiene, and lifestyle changes can dramatically reduce night trips to the bathroom, protect long-term health, and even improve energy and mental clarity during the day. The body is smarter than we often give it credit for. Once we work with its natural rhythm, nighttime disruptions become a thing of the past. Finally, it's crucial to recognize when nighttime urination is more than just an inconvenience and could be a warning sign your body shouldn't ignore. While occasional trips to the bathroom are normal, frequent awakenings, especially multiple times a night, can indicate underlying health issues. Conditions such as type 2 diabetes, enlarged prostate, urinary tract infections, or even sleep disorders can all present themselves through increased nocturnal urination. Ignoring these signs can allow a manageable problem to develop into something more serious over time. Understanding this helps frame the importance of the 10-minute bedtime routine not just as a quick fix, but as a preventative strategy. By supporting your bladder function, regulating hormone balance, and aligning your sleep cycles, you reduce unnecessary stress on your body. At the same time, you become more aware of any persistent patterns that may need medical attention. This dual approach, simple lifestyle adjustments combined with vigilance for red flags, empowers you to take control of your health while still addressing the root causes of night awakenings. The key message here is balance. While the routine helps most people restore uninterrupted sleep naturally, it also encourages listening to your body. If symptoms persist despite following these steps, consulting a healthcare professional ensures that nothing serious is overlooked. In this way, the bedtime routine becomes both a solution and a protective measure for long-term well-being, giving you restful nights and a healthier, more energized life.